I'm Kelsey Wingert, and you're watching On Deck with Tyler Redmond.
Hi, this is Phil Necro. You're watching On Deck with Tyler Redmond.
This is Walk the Banks. I'm on deck with Tyler Redmond.
Well, it's a shocker that has shaken the baseball world today. Josh Donaldson has now signed to the Minnesota Twins on a 4-year, $92 million deal. And this is a shock. I've had a lot of videos concerning this topic over the last few weeks, and Josh Donaldson specifically. With that said, it's really out of nowhere for this to happen. The Twins seem to have made a definitive move when they signed Miguel Sano to a 3-year deal, $30 million contract, about 3 or 4 days ago now. So this one struck me as a surprise, as I'm sure it struck a lot of Braves fans. A lot of disappointment in Atlanta, but the Braves have plenty of options, and they have plenty of time to figure it out over the next few months before spring training. But if I had to guess, here's their options right now. The first one is to sign Nolan Arenado. There's been a lot of talk about it over the past few months. I did a video on it a few weeks ago, so if you want to see it, you can click the link right there. If the Braves were to sign Nolan Arenado, they would have to eat the brunt of a $260 million contract that would be spread over the next 7 years. My Twitter feed has been blown up with this theory today due to Josh Donaldson signing with the Twins. In the past hour and a half, I've gotten a lot of tweets about it. But recently, over the past few days, trade rumors have been circling around Nolan Arenado going to the Cardinals, possibly for Paul Goldschmidt. So, could Nolan Arenado go to the Braves? Will the Braves take the necessary steps to make that trade? Will they trade the big names in the farm system to do that? Who knows? But the only thing that would really surprise me is if they traded more than 2 big names in their farm system. They could trade Pache and/or Ian Anderson, but I doubt that they would send both of them away. They're the top 2 prospects in the Atlanta farm system right now. Everybody that is a Braves fan knows about them. If this happens, look to see Austin Riley in the trade talks. Riley, in case you missed it, lit the world of baseball on fire in 1 month last year. He had some typical rookie challenges to overcome, but any team would be happy to grab him. For the Braves, what's the point of having a third base prospect ready to go when you have Nolan Arenado, who's ready to contend for a championship and has been one of the best third basemen in baseball in recent years? So we just talked about him. So the second option is to go ahead and start Austin Riley as your third baseman if you're Atlanta. If you are the Braves, you have raised him from the ground up. He has loads of potential. He showed it this year. He's a major reason that the Braves had any kind of success throughout the middle of last season. He had a lot of trouble with off-speed, specifically sliders, but it can be fixed. All reports say that he is exceptional on the field, even with a lack of major league experience. But also remember, Donaldson was signed to a 1-year deal because of the confidence level of Austin Riley at the time. And I still think that confidence level is there. He just has to prove himself. The third and final option is a platoon. That would probably be the most realistic option for Atlanta at the moment. You could use a lot of players here. The 3 that come to mind are Riley, Camargo, and possibly throw in Charlie Culberson, who just signed to a minor league deal a couple months ago. Camargo is a switch hitter, and both Riley and Culberson are righties, so in theory you could split the days to combat the pitcher's advantage. I thought that the Braves doing this over the past few years has been a healthy tactic used by Atlanta. Even last year, think about the outfield. No one was set in stone, really. So every at-bat mattered for anybody who got the start. Guys like Duvall and Joyce had big moments because of this. People were arguing separately who should get the start in left field. Even Riley had a few starts in left because his bat was too good to keep out of the lineup at the time. We'll see how things shape up before spring training, and I'll be here till then. So make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell for notifications. And hey, make sure to comment so I know what you guys are thinking. And tell me if you disagree with me. I want to hear it. Till then, I'll see you next time on Deck.